Number 25. Batman sues Batman. The mayor of Batman City in southeastern Turkey sued Warner Brothers for using his city's name without permission. There's only one Batman in the world, he was quoted as saying. Number 24. A store owner sues a homeless man for $1 million. In 2007, the owner of Posh Carl Kemp & Associates Antiques in Manhattan sued several homeless people for hanging out in front of his store and scaring away customers. Number 23. A student sues his school for being awakened by a teacher. After falling asleep in class and being awakened by a teacher smacking her palm down on his desk, a 16-year-old's parents decided to sue the Connecticut Board of Education for hearing loss that he suffered. Number 22. A man sues himself. In 1995, Robert Brock, a Virginia state prisoner, decided he wanted to be moved from prison to a mental institution. He claimed that his crime was against his morals and that he had violated his own civil liberties. Although he sued himself for $5 million, he said that the state should pay since he didn't have an income. Number 21. PETA sues the Division of Fish and Wildlife. On their way home from a protest, two members of PETA hit a deer with their car. They then informed the New Jersey Division of Fish and Wildlife that they were going to sue them as a result of their deer management program, which includes, in certain circumstances, an effort to increase the deer population. Number 20. A woman sues a weather station for a false report. An Israeli woman sued a TV station for making an inaccurate prediction. They said it would be sunny, but it rained. This apparently resulted in her dressing lightly and catching the flu. She won her case for $1,000. Number 19. A woman sues McDonald's for coffee that is too hot. In 1992, a 72-year-old woman from Albuquerque spilled her McDonald's coffee into her lap. She then won a lawsuit against McDonald's for nearly $3 million, claiming that they should have put a warning sign on the cup. Number 18. A man sues Michael Jordan for looking like him. In 2006, Alan Heckert of Oregon filed a case against Michael Jordan and Phil Knight for the emotional trauma he suffered as a result of looking like Michael Jordan. Number 17. A man sues a family after getting stuck in their garage during a robbery. In October of 1998, Terrence Dixon of Pennsylvania was trying to exit the house he was robbing. He managed to get stuck in the garage, however, and for 8 days he lived off of Pepsi and dog food. He then successfully sued for over $500,000. Number 16. A woman sues for breaking her ankle tripping over a toddler. Kathleen Robertson of Austin, Texas won $780,000 after suing for damages when she tripped over a toddler running amok in a store. The strangest part? The toddler was her own son. Number 15. A man sues for a damaged bumper after running over a pedestrian. In January of 2008, Thomas Delgado, a Spanish businessman, sued the family of a boy he hit and killed in his luxury car for damaging his front bumper. Number 14. A mom sues the company where her son went on a shooting spree. After Jonathan Russell came to work and shot 3 of his fellow factory workers before committing suicide, his mother filed for workers' compensation from the factory as a result of his death on the clock. Number 13. A man sues his ex-wife for the return of his kidney. Richard Batista saved his wife's life by giving her one of his kidneys. After their divorce several years later, he demanded his kidney back. Either that or $1.5 million. Number 12. A woman sues neighborhood girls for bringing her cookies. In 2005, 2 teenage girls decided to skip out on a school dance and surprise their neighbors with home-baked cookies. Juanita Young ended up suing them, however, because their knocks on her door apparently instigated an anxiety attack the next day. She made sure to accept her cookies, though. Number 11. A boy sues the school district for a bad grade. Brian Delecta, a Michigan high school senior, was completing a work-study program at his mother's law office. When she gave him an A+, the school changed his grade to an A because that's the highest grade they recognized. He successfully sued the school to raise his grade to something that didn't even exist. Number 10. A music company sues a musician for silence. Music publishers of the late John Cage sued Mike Batt in 2002 for having a track on his album consisting of nothing but silence. Apparently, John also had a silent track on his album, and Mike didn't realize that silence was copyrighted. Number 9. A woman sues a haunted house for being scary. In 2000, Cleanthe Peters sued Universal Studios because their annual haunted house, Halloween Horror Nights, was too scary and caused her emotional distress. You have to wonder, though, which part of Halloween Horror Nights failed to give that away? Number 8. A man sues a hospital for letting him rape a patient. After raping a patient in 2002, Edward Brewer sued Providence Hospital for failing to keep him from doing so. Not surprisingly, his suit was thrown out. Number 7. A man sues his hostages for not helping him escape from the police. In 2010, Jesse Dimmick, a convicted felon, filed suit against his former hostages for not helping him escape from police officers. According to him, they had failed to uphold a legally binding verbal contract. Number 6. A man sues Bank of America for more money than Earth's total combined GDP. After being frustrated by the service he was receiving at Bank of America, Dalton Chisholm sued them for $1.7 trillion. During the trial, a professor of mathematics was even called in to testify about how big the number was. To give you an idea, Earth's total combined GDP was $60 trillion that year. That's still over 28 million times smaller than what he was asking for. Number 5. The RIAA sues a deceased elderly woman for digital piracy. Since the turn of the millennium, the RIAA, or Recording Industry Association of America, has filed tens of thousands of lawsuits against individuals for piracy. Although some are legitimate, many are against people like poor old Gertrude Walton, who passed away at the age of 83, only to have her family hit with this lawsuit the following year. As you may suspect, she had never touched a computer in her life. Number 4. A couple sues the girl who sent a text message to the driver that hit them on their motorcycle. It sounds crazy, right? Well, the judge agreed. New Jersey Judge David Rand dismissed the suit, saying the girl was not responsible for the driver crashing into them. Number 3. A man sues a pharmacy for overdosing on Xanax and slipping into a coma. Well, technically he didn't just sue the pharmacy. When Scott Simon of New Jersey was given Xanax from a local pharmacy at a party, he overdosed and slipped into a coma. He then sued not just the pharmacy, but every other partygoer, the host's out-of-town parents, and the drug manufacturer Pfizer. Number 2. A man sues Walmart for killing his wife with a defective grocery bag. A Nebraska man recently sued Walmart after his wife's supposedly defective bag tore open in the parking lot, dropping a can of La Choy on her foot, which started bleeding. It proceeded to get infected and led to her eventual death. And number 1. A man sues Kanye West and Kim Kardashian for being members of Al-Qaeda. Jonathan Lee Riches claimed he was deep in the hills of West Virginia when he stumbled upon Kanye West and the Kardashian family at a secret Al-Qaeda training camp. They supposedly burned the U.S. flag, stomped their feet on a picture of Obama, and Kanye performed for all the Al-Qaeda trainees. He also claimed that Kim Kardashian is now the leader of Al-Qaeda. If you liked the video you just saw, then consider clicking on the button at the top right to subscribe. Also, check out our other popular videos, 25 of the most bizarre and unique finds on Google Earth, and 25 ways to simplify your life with these awesome life hacks. If you're still itching for more, go ahead and check out our website at list25.com for a whole bunch of cool lists.